podcast, no mics, man.
We back with another motherfucking episode.
You should rip that off.
And more pizza.
No, we had buffalo wings last time, the boneless. 20 piece.
I wasn't there for that.
No.
I need some.
I'm glad you wasn't.
How you just throw that shit on like
Yeah.
that? Nasty
Oh.
bitch.
Oh, you need some help? Hold on. Which one do you want to rip? This side or this side?
Oh, no. How sweet that said, because it's on his way.
Well, I mean, but it's got a
Rip it from that.
one right there and another one.
Fuck it, just, you know, man.
Oh, you get to keep this one. You can get a free piece if you get 12.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like if you get 12 of these,
No,
you
nigga.
get a free piece. That's how Italian Fiesta do it. If you keep the
Bro, this ain't time.
Shit, don't nobody eat that.
hey,
What about y'all with that piece of horror?
What?
Italian Fiesta.
Oh.
I cannot believe.
Fuck
y'all-
Papa T's too.
See, you did need help. I'm watching you. You need help.
No, he's strong.
It don't matter how, it ain't look pretty.
He an independent black man.
It don't need a man, right?
Yeah.
Man, okay. See,
Tell him first.
there you go.
OCDA.
Oh.
You know. Alright,
Actually, wait. No, I'm gonna keep this.
we got two guests. This is Ivan, Salamander.
That's how it's all about, all right? That's close enough.
Nigga say salamander.
This is Ivan Salazar.
Close.
We just, and this is Daryl Bogart.
Yeah, Daryl Bogart. Daryl Bogart. Daryl J.
Hey,
Bogart.
you better say his name right. He in the army and shit.
Daryl. I
He'll
was.
snipe the shit out of you.
I didn't know fuck.
I wouldn't do that to
He
Daryl.
ready to die anyways.
Follow me on Instagram.
You gonna touch all them and then
I
just take
didn't.
the two. Now you did.
I'm gonna replace
Oh, that's
ones
your
that I
plate?
ate from them.
Where you going?
Oh, you eating out of
Yeah. Because
you motherfucker.
I definitely was smashing too many of these.
You
I
what?
gotta give some to my OG and my sister.
Of course.
But yeah, we just got done shooting a short film today that I wrote along with him. This nigga. And we literally just got done like what, an hour ago too. We went out and got pizza.
And then we had to go on the journey and get the food.
Everybody was like, "Hey, let's hang out." We was like, "Oh yeah, I'm
Pizza
fucking
good
y'all
for
like
you
that,
on
yeah."
Saturdays.
Hell yeah.
I prefer buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings.
I can eat that all the time.
The boneless
I go tacos.
boneless chicken wing.
Boneless chicken.
Boneless chicken.
See, that ain't real chicken. Boneless chicken. It ain't real chicken. The
What do you
chicken's
mean?
I
supposed
mean,
to
what
have a
is
bone.
real chicken?
It's real chicken, but it ain't the chicken you supposed to eat.
I know what is real
The
chicken.
real chicken gotta have the bones. If it ain't got no bones, you can forget it.
So you don't eat
You
boneless.
sip this real quick.
No, look, no, that's not what I'm saying. I do eat boneless chicken, but we
you
not
just
supposed
saying-
to eat it.
Oh,
Not supposed to.
okay.
Chicken is chicken, no matter if you got
Chicken
bone
is
or not.
chicken. Bones or
Mhm.
not. So
So
If you
chicken
think
breast
about it,
ain't
shit,
real
we ain't
chicken.
supposed to be eating none of this shit.
no,
Why not?
except
Process.
The pepperoni on the pizza look good though.
But you know, you get enough lick in you.
We like whatever.
It's whatever. This grease.
It's great.
This grease.
That was my
helping
cup,
from
nigga.
Making
No,
bad
what's
decisions. That was his cup.
Oh, yes, it was.
You poured it for him. Pour it
Oh,
into
okay.
him.
Yeah.
You drunk off this already?
Yeah.
Hey, I told him.
Asshole.
Want the blue cup?
No, there's another glass over there, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a blue cup. I see a blue cup, a red cup, a naive cup.
Nah, I don't want that.
Oh, I don't know what you want.
I don't want that. I want that.
Alright.
Oh, so before
What
we...
you, on the rocks or what you on the rocks or
Nah, just regular.
just regular? Alright.
Before we jump into the podcast and go full topic mode, got a plug. Damn, hold on.
I'm struggling. Hold on.
I got a new gaming video up on Third Post.
Ivan, I'm struggling, bro.
Yeah, you struggling?
I'm struggling.
You need me to
We
send
just
you
shot something today that's probably gonna come out around Thanksgiving.
Hopefully.
What else?
I'm struggling.
I see that.
Oh,
Did you hear it?
Did you hear it?
donate to the Patreon, because we definitely need to build a community of people who definitely fuck with what we already done. So donate to the Patreon. What else?
You want some
Follow,
more?
Damn.
follow Third Post Media
Hey, I'm a drink.
on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Third Post Media, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
What about me? Follow me too.
Follow him. What you plug yourself? Where can they find you at?
So my name Daryl, 3 _. The underscore is like the line that you see. It's like the
Under
like
the...
you see the letters and stuff, and then
This
there's
is a 2018 crowd. They know what underscore
You
is.
know what underscore is? Oh. Underscore for me. 4, and then me. Ivan, take it away.
What about you, Ivan?
Ivan Salazar, you know, not Salamander, just Salazar. You know, using the @%.
You can't blame me for getting that wrong. I mean,
You're
it
right.
sound the same.
It would have been easier if my name was
Somebody use the
Jose.
blue cup?
I don't know. Look at it.
You think somebody used?
Somebody use that.
You think somebody used?
I was saying that. It looked like it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Why you
why
ain't
you
get you a
gotta
cup
be
before you
fucking
sat
mean?
down?
Cause you know, hey,
You want me to get your cup, G?
please don't, no, not yet. We got business to take care of.
You better do it now before he not feel like getting up.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna feel like getting up, my friend.
You don't feel like it now.
Eat pizza and drinking, so you want your cup now?
Hey, no, I'm gonna drink out the bottle.
No, then we ain't gonna get nothing.
I'm playing. I wouldn't do that to him.
Come on, man. Now I gotta scoot up and shit.
No, you don't. You ain't gotta move. You ain't gotta move. You ain't gotta move either. I'm skinny fella.
Okay.
Now, if he comes to me and talking about I gotta move, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
actually up.
Yeah, watch out, bro. A little bit more. Bitch. A little bit more. Alright.
Ooh, little peach right up.
Hey, so
Camera rolling. Sound speed.
he learned that shit. Don't know how to not say it.
All right, on to the topics.
Where the cups at, bro?
No, they in that. You see that one cabinet right there? No. Yeah.
All right, on to the topics.
Right. The first topic, you know, I already want to talk about Jill Scott.
Yes.
boy.
You just gonna leave that on the table?
What?
That's what I said.
Take bread.
No, you try for the fuck.
That's my crib, nigga. What you talking about? And no ice.
You know, oh.
They don't believe in ice.
No,
No, a lot of people don't believe
It's a
in ice.
religion. It's a religion.
It ain't
See,
that we
I
don't
don't
believe in ice.
either because I'm
Actually-
a Mexican, you know. I don't believe in ice either.
That
No,
motherfucker can't hold no
that's
ice
because-
trays.
You see, he don't believe in ice. It's a religion.
Ice used to be illegal. It used to be.
What?
He don't believe in ice.
What?
It used to be illegal.
What he said? What? I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man.
I think you bullshit.
You think I'd be bullshit?
Cause you say
Nah,
dumb
I
shit
actually
with a
think-
straight face.
But
So you gotta watch the fuck out. Cause he'll throw you off with, I'm just playing.
I don't believe in saying I'm just playing. Because if you really just playing,
But how many times have you said that shit today?
that I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I ain't never said that before.
Why you in that?
You said something similar in the
I
realm.
ain't
He drink
mixing
that
nothing.
straight. That's his drink. So his birthday just passed. That's why we having a drink. We don't usually do this on camera, but damn it, we
Yeah,
gonna do
no,
it
we
today.
definitely, we only eat on camera, but
We only eat on camera, but this time we having a special occasion.
It's a special occasion.
We just wrapped filming for today, and it was his birthday.
Tell
Was
him
it
it's a
last
little
week?
bit.
Last week.
Last week?
You,
It's a
you,
little bit.
I told him bring something. We supposed to have a little shot on set after everybody rap, but we decided to do it on the podcast.
So I actually forgot to get the drink originally.
Exactly.
Silly me.
So like, how y'all feel about Jill Scott though? With the Glock and
Man, she
Hey,
got
combo.
I'm over here. Fuck you talking about?
listen, a lot of people were surprised about Jill Scott,
Derrick,
right?
rest is for you.
the rest. How much the motherfucker did y'all drink?
I mean, that's pretty much the same.
The rest, nigga. I'm sick.
Niggas say the rest.
The rest.
Listen, I don't want to see nobody in the fucking comments talking about some we baby in these cups. Hell yeah, we are. We got shit to do tomorrow.
Hey,
I don't.
Woo.
That's big.
I gotta get home.
Right.
I be driving.
I drink that. I ain't leaving here.
I know it tastes good.
His mama gonna come home and be on that motherfucking couch, probably on the floor. Might be still sleeping in his chair.
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Nigga, I'm talking about, what you mean? You gonna put my own people, my own mama out her bed.
Hey, so Jill Scott just called me actually. Speak about it.
Jill Scott call you, nigga?
Jill Scott?
If Jules got calling me, I would drop everything. Fuck school, fuck work. Come
Yeah.
over here real quick. I'll come to you.
They talking about on Facebook, she got all the bitches talking about they can do better, exposing their ass. I actually saw a gay girl talking about she could do better.
But I'd go for Jill Scott even before this video.
How?
I said I was going for her even before this video.
Oh, yeah, she was all fine.
People talking about she's fine now. Nigga, she was fine.
She's always been
Right.
appealing. I'd say that. I wouldn't say fine. Appealing.
Fine to me.
She cute.
Appealing. Appealing is cute. Appealing. Hey, you're appealing.
Nigga, what's the difference between cute?
No, I ain't gonna lie. That would hurt my feelings if somebody came up to me and said, you're appealing.
Am I cute? You appealing?
Bro.
That shit's on the answer.
That's bogus as
She
hell.
was fine to
That's
me.
bogus as hell. Yeah.
She still is.
I'm sorry.
And she
Jill.
lost that. She lost that weight too.
Damn, she gonna sue us
Still
now.
a big girl though.
She's still a big girl, but she.
I mean, big girls can be cute, but you got against big girls. I like big girls.
Didn't I just say she was
yeah,
fine?
we agreed she was cute.
Yeah.
But she gotta be big for then.
She is. Shit.
It's an observation, my nigga. What you talking about?
She big.
Ain't
I
no
don't think
difference.
you can pick her
That
up. Shit,
shit's
she
too
big.
fucking
I can pick
great.
her up.
Oh, I doubt it. You gonna throw your motherfucking back out.
Yeah.
I'm not picking her fast up.
Ivan?
Nope.
Salazar?
You better lay down.
Fuck, she picking me up. I don't
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not picking Jill Scott up.
She better pick
She
me
ain't
up.
having it.
He said you better
I
pick
want a
me
girl
up.
that can pick me up. Or I can pick her up.
Really? Nah, I wouldn't want a girl to pick me up.
Yeah.
No, hey,
Look,
hey,
there's no
hey,
shame.
Get
He gonna pick
fucking
you up, he
naked,
gonna be
bitch.
fucking you.
I'm gonna throw you to the fucking bed.
Amazon. Amazon style. There's no shame in the game.
Yes, there is, dude. What? You want a big bitch to pick you up? Hey, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you real good.
To pick me, not me.
Nah.
That's
She
crazy.
gotta
What if
be
she wanted to?
strong.
What
That
if she wanted
motherfucking
to?
biceps gonna be big as hell. Picking you up, boy?
So if she wanted to suck, like you pick you up and.
How much you
Nah,
weigh?
dude. You're
How
not
much
gonna
you
give me no pump.
I don't know, but I know
weigh?
I ain't.
You ain't more than 200 pounds.
Wait, yeah.
So for her to pick you up,
I'm 6'4" too.
she went on bodybuilding bitch with a huge clit. Look like a damn near dick.
That not all of it, because the CrossFit, like if you watch CrossFit females,
She be drinking
Well,
them what's her
man,
name?
not all of them are muscular, but they strong as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of them.
She be drinking them supplements. They gonna be huge.
Steroids and shit?
No, not all of them take steroids. That's bodybuilding. I'm talking about CrossFit.
Mm.
Nah,
CrossFit-
they just be muscular. They be strong, but they don't. They
Yeah, but they can't live 200 pounds.
Yeah, they can.
They can't.
Do you know? Do you watch CrossFit? Do you just see the lifts they do?
That's the motherfuckers who be doing all that movement and shit.
Yeah, but they do lifts. They do.
They ain't
They
living
give you a little
200.
something
Yes, they
else,
are.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I doubt it.
It's called a snatch. Watch what
You
a
weigh
snatch
more than
is.
200. That's what I'm saying.
Ivan, give me a
They
cup.
can. They max out when they lift.
Your cup.
When they doing lifts.
Why?
They
'Cause I'm
max
about to
out
give
when
you a
they
little
doing
something,
snatches
something.
and all
Nah,
that.
I'm
They
ready-
throw
I'm
the
ready
weight
for
over their
this.
head and everything. I want
I
one of them to
appreciate
pick me up. I know what I
I
want.
appreciate it.
I met one. Shit.
What?
She was too swole though.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want no big bitch or strong bitch to carry me and throw me on the bed talking about,
Oh man.
you gonna get fucked today. No.
Well,
I won't take
let the
control, do it.
female get a little assertive sometimes.
You know,
That doesn't turn you on.
You can get assertive without men handling me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me to fucking
Bend over.
Bend over.
Sit your
Listen, you can manhandle me. You're not the man.
Oh, you
I'm
the
the
man.
man.
No, you the man.
Peanut, come get some pizza.
Let me tell you something.
That one, bro.
Yeah.
Just 'cause you
Once that
manhandle
liquor
me-
kick in, fuck, I'll be back at this. She try to reach for this, gonna bust in the motherfucking head with this bottle. Let me get
Let me
the.
tell you something.
It's liquor on it. You can't have the. I think it's
Let
sister like
me hold the
12.
cup for you, so you know.
I got it, man. I'm an
Damn.
expert at this.
Damn.
On the
I
rocks.
pour liquor with my ass closed.
I wouldn't try that.
I did it already. I know how to do it. You know when you half sleep when you drunk. And you,
I want some
No,
more.
I completely go to sleep.
I
I
want
have
some more.
sleep.
I want some more.
but what we was talking about? Jill Scott.
We was talking about
She
Jill
can pick me
Scott.
up.
We was talking about strong bitches, but
Jill Scott
really
is stronger
strong.
than she
You
can
think
pick
Jill
me up.
Scott's strong?
Nah.
Nah.
Hell nah.
No.
Nigga,
Not strong enough to throw me over her head, but
Strong
strong enough
enough.
to I can jump on her and she could just be like, get off me, and she can still hold me up.
Nah.
Or you
See-
jump on her and she throw you off of her.
If she can throw me off, I'm gonna get back on her because I know she can get me.
I know that's right.
I tell that motherfucker up. I want to have this shit taste. Is it like the apple Ciroc? I mean,
No.
the apple.
No, it's not.
It tastes good.
Crown.
You mixing it with fruit punch, cranberry juice, and pineapples.
it tastes good like that?
No, don't do that. Drink it
I
like
wasn't
that.
finna do that. I
Thank
don't
you.
mix my
Thank you. Don't do
Nah,
that
we drink
nonsense.
straight around here, child.
Thank
That's how
you.
get chin.
You are a child.
It
Give me
tastes
some-
like apple juice.
That's
Nah,
what they
bro.
It
do.
don't taste like
It don't taste like apple.
It tastes like apple
Jolly
juice.
Rancher, my
It
bad.
tastes like
My
a
bad.
Jolly
motherfucking
Rancher.
burn
Yeah,
in your
that's what I
shit.
told you,
It's
bro.
that Jolly Rancher taste.
With that burn in your shit.
Yeah, it's like Jolly Rancher with a burn.
See, hey, have you noticed something about pizzas every time you buy them?
What?
No, I ain't even gonna say it.
We still gonna eat it.
Jill Scott'll get mad though.
What?
Cause she big.
No, not because she big.
You got me staring at this motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it.
Ain't
Trying
nothing
to figure out
wrong
what the
with it.
fuck you talking
Cause
about.
I'm trying to
Greasy?
discount the pepperonis, honestly.
Pepperonis.
Pepperonis. I knew you were say
Pepperonis.
Alright,
Hell.
so but
Y'all heard of that shit? Nigger fishing.
that. Nigger fishing.
What?
Y'all,
See,
y'all.
I'm
I've been
Hispanic.
I've been nigger fishing before.
So, but you ain't seen it on social media.
No. What is that?
Basically, you got chicks on Instagram
Oh.
who they white,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
they can pass for light skinned black. with
Okay.
with the makeup, of
Right.
course. So a lot of chicks been getting exposed like that. Even I got because I pretty much thought a few of these chicks was black.
So you said you got. Let me hear the story.
What you mean? I'm telling you the story. I got motherfucker. I thought that motherfucker. I thought Shorty on Instagram. I ain't gonna put her name out there because you know she already got exposed on Twitter.
Brittany.
No, it wasn't Brittany. It was
I'm
Alicia.
bullshit. Go ahead.
But
Either
yeah,
Alicia or City.
a couple of them I definitely thought they were black, and they turned out to be some white chicks. They showed some of their old pictures. Full Caucasian from the Caucasus Mountains.
Ooh, from the Caucasus Mountain.
Them motherfuckers.
It looked like a glass of milk. A paper plate in a snowstorm.
Right, full motherfucking mayonnaise. Look at this motherfucker.
It looked like white on rice, a glass of milk, a paper plate in a snowstorm.
And so they
You a cool whip looking at.
I will say it's a weird name or subject title to give that sort of thing. Nigger fishing.
Nigger fish.
Because I guess it's like what they call it. When
Catfishing?
yeah, catfishing. So now they call it nigger fishing. Because you got the whole world thinking you black where you really white, or you like Mexican or some shit, or Hispanic.
Okay.
What did Chief Keef mean when he said he a gorilla in the fucking coop?
So essentially, what Keith Cozart is saying about.
Analysis and shit.
So I did a little.
Yeah, he said
I
I'm
had
a gorilla in a fucking coop.
Finna
going
pull up to the zoo. That's what he said.
I get it.
You
I
get it.
don't.
I get it.
I don't.
So
I guess he the gorilla.
Black
He's in his
people-
coop.
I get a
people were known
gorilla
as
pulling
monkeys.
up.
And he finna pull up to the club.
So is he
No,
calling
Club
himself a
no,
gorilla?
not necessarily. Not necessarily. Let me tell you.
Get to the point. You take it too long.
Black people were known as monkeys.
That ain't what his
Chief Keef.
You know how old Chief Keef is? He ain't think about that shit.
First of all, Chief Keef is like 20 something. He
He's
like
in his
40.
20s. He's in his 20s, and
He don't look like he 40.
Yes, he
well,
do.
I mean,
he
with
done
his,
a lot of
well,
drugs.
if you do the math,
No.
if you do the math,
I
at his
wouldn't even
belly,
get to see his fucking face anyway. He already got his dreads over it.
Exactly. That's how I know he a young motherfucker. He got more facial hair than Chief Keef.
you know,
I
I really
Not
took
now.
that. I took that
Now,
as disrespect.
Last time I saw that nigga, his face was bald.
I took that as disrespect.
Hey.
I got crumbs all on them niggas. You know what I mean?
You good?
You good?
Yeah.
You want a lint roller?
He talking,
I'm good.
you good? We in the middle of filming. He talking about some damn. I got my damn lint roll. I'm like, what the fuck? He laying on the floor.
Hey, I for real
Something
needed it. I needed my lint roller, bro.
No, that was funny.
All right,
Oh, and shout out to what's the name?
Kayla.
Caleb.
Kayla
Shout out to
Kayla
Caleb.
Monique.
What's her Instagram name?
Instagram.
We gonna
follow
get out,
her.
she got to give that out herself.
Kayla Monique. She asked us to do something. Kayla Monique, Instagram. Follow Monroe
Shout out.
Monique.
Yeah, she
Monique.
played the lead. She was the lead character in this short we
Yeah,
shot
along with
today.
him, co-starring with him. You know,
My name is Daryl again, in case you forgot. People forget things.
Just sad.
It is sad though.
But you know another thing that's sad is it Toy Story 4 trailer.
Yo, so many
No, let me
people.
tell you.
So many people were saying that they killing Woody or Buzz out.
If
They're
they
not
kill
killing
Woody,
anybody,
if
it's
they
Disney.
kill Woody, I'm not folding. No.
They're not
That's
killing
gonna happen.
anybody.
They
It
ain't
is
gonna kill
Disney.
Woody.
Disney.
It's Disney.
No.
They're not killing nobody.
No.
Somebody's either gonna leave
No.
or something big is gonna happen to where they probably not gonna get played with or something.
You know what I think is gonna happen? I think Slinky's gonna die.
Nobody's gonna die. Go.
Slinky
Oh.
is one of the.
Slinky.
You remember Slinky, right?
Yeah.
Or
that-
or that fucking what the fuck is it called the piggy bank?
Yeah.
He might fall and get shit
Ooh, and
cracked.
shatter,
Yeah.
all the coins
Yeah.
fall out.
Yup.
Let me tell you something,
Because
Ivan.
you saw the trailer.
I get what you're saying, 'cause it is
He's
Disney.
talking about, where am I here? I'm not a toy.
He really not.
Dang,
He
that's
was made
crazy.
up.
He's a fork spoon.
And everybody was mad. They was like, who the fuck is this new
A
nigga?
sport?
He's
I'm
it's
like,
a
he
fork
even said
spoon.
he's
A
not a
fork.
toy.
Yeah. And like,
It looked like
bro,
what
I
that
was
shit
so
we used to look when we
confused.
was little. Like, motherfucker just tried to make something out of the motherfucker, get a spork, and you put the little eyes on it, Google it.
Right,
and
yeah.
He looked like one of them. He was like,
Ooh,
I'm not a toy. He
maybe,
kept running
maybe
around.
the spork could be a villain.
Hell
Nah, he
You don't
looked
think he'd be a villain?
he looked too
Listen.
pussy in that trailer.
That doesn't mean anything.
Toy-
You can't judge a book by its fucking cover, Ivan.
Hey, send me some of that
Fuck.
too.
Alright, I'm trying.
You
Toy-
fucking weird, bro.
Toy Story fits into the realm of Incredibles too.
No, what the hell is wrong with you?
Let me explain. See,
Nah.
it fits because we were kids when when we first saw it,
Y'all weren't even born.
Okay.
right?
When Incredibles 1 came out?
They was born in 2003.
Nah, no, bitch.
I was
That's
born.
not,
bitch.
that's
How
not my
about
day one.
these two?
That's not my day
No,
one.
bitch.
You got it wrong.
But
You
y'all was
got
born
it
in
wrong.
95?
You got it wrong.
97.
You got it
97?
wrong.
97.
97.
Yo,
He got it wrong.
Bucks.
He said 2000.
Exactly.
I
Fuck
said
is wrong with you?
2003.
I was born in 91.
I was born in 75.
When were you guys born?
If you
What
think
years were
about
you
it,
guys born in?
90, 2 years, in 2 years from now, it's going to be 30 years.
No.
Damn.
Three.
Three?
30.
Damn.
30,
Damn.
nigga.
I just want to.
He talking about me. I'll be like, you gonna be 30
I'm
before
okay
me.
with that.
I just
I'm okay
want
with
to
that.
give a shout out to Derrick and Curtis for allowing me to attend this podcast.
You could have did that at the end, man.
I just wanted to do it right now.
Right.
No, it.
No, but
Stop
really,
being weird.
We
nigga.
still talking about the
I-
story.
I
from
honestly feel that, what the fuck
Toy
is his
Story
name?
4.
But-
Yeah,
but
that,
they
that
do-
Andy, he's finna have kids. He's finna pass them fucking toys on to
No,
kids.
because in the
he gave
other
him
one,
away
he
in
gave
the
it to the little girl.
He gave it to the little girl. Maybe the little girl finna move around on them.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
leave
would
their
be
ass.
nice.
Because remember,
Or
everybody.
what
remember
if
they-
she grown?
Remember the third one they teased it? They thought they was gonna get incinerated.
Right.
Yeah.
And they got saved.
Yeah.
We knew Disney wanted to kill nobody.
But-
We might put something like that again.
What if?
What if one of what's Andy's sister's name? Molly.
Molly?
It's Molly. What if she was always jealous of Woody and she stole him and then Andy?
Molly is gone. Andy and them gone.
And
Yeah.
just,
They gave it to the other little
So
bitch.
then, what's the purpose of having Toy Story 4 if Andy and them is gone?
He gave him
I'm
away in
pissed
Toy
off.
Story 3.
I'm pissed off. They should have left it at Toy
What you
Story
about
3.
to say?
I was gonna say that. What if that? I forgot what that little bitch name was. What
Why
if?
she gotta
What
be
if?
a bitch?
They gave it to her.
Yeah. What if she's going to college or she's getting married or something? She's having kids
Exactly.
and then they
I don't
give
think it's
it
gonna
to.
be that far. I think it's gonna be
Really?
like high school or college probably.
You talking about the
Nah,
place
because
with
they
you talking about the
didn't
place
show
with
him
Lotso?
go to high school, and that was he was
No,
going
he
to
was going
college.
to college.
Rewatch
That's
that
what I'm
shit,
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. They might jump ahead probably to that. I don't think they're gonna jump ahead to her getting married.
Hey,
No,
how much
probably
how much
not.
left in that?
Because it wouldn't be about the toys, you know? If she got married, it
It's
would be
not.
primarily about the marriage.
I thought you were mixing.
I
I
think
ain't
it'd be
mixing.
kind of weird.
He bought it. He bought it. I wouldn't fight him, but he bought it.
You still mixing because they're both going in 2 years. Never mind.
He has a point.
Yeah, they do.
He has a point.
But fuck that.
Now
He just want to
Let's-
take them together.
let's go
But
back to this.
Back to my original point
What?
though. It fits into the same vein. They like to call this shit kids movies. Toy Story or Incredibles ain't fucking kids movies.
Why not?
Because that shit came out when we were kids. We grew up with it. And now they making it again. They continue to make it. So it's for us.
Exactly.
For adults.
Fuck what you talking about. That shit is not.
So-
Incredibles
okay.
2 is not a kids movie.
All right,
agree
all right,
with you.
all right. So
I'm not going to disagree because. Go
What?
ahead, Ivan. Go ahead.
I'm not even finna disagree either because I think that's true. But like, so then why do fucking parents now take their badass stupid kids to go see that shit?
Because
Making all
of-
that
because-
noise.
wait, because-
Well, it's a first of all, it's animated.
Go on.
That's the one for sure.
IMDb.
Uh-huh.
And under it's a family animation. That's they just miss what you call it?
It's like a double.
They label it. They labeling it. They label
label
it.
kids.
No, they labeling it wrong too, because it ain't. It's not really family. It's just animation.
Okay.
What about it? It ain't necessarily. I mean, every
It's for
animation ain't for
kids,
family.
but not for kids.
Or
It's for kids who grew up with the first
No, I was
original.
gonna say it's for kids that grew up with watching that shit, but it's not for kids for right now because they don't understand.
They don't even know what the fuck going on because they ain't seen the first one.
Exactly.
And I guarantee you, 75% of the children that went to go see Incredibles 2 did not see Incredibles 1.
Hell no, they did.
Probably not.
Of course not. So they didn't even know that it left off with the guy digging in the street and I am the Underminer. You know, the creepy guy. They didn't even know anything about it. Did they?
Maybe.
Cheers. Cheers for what?
Oh,
Ain't too gangster for that. I should have told you. I'm sorry.
this guy. Fuck me,
Next
right?
topic, nigga.
My bad. I'm on Snapchat.
Is Cheeks on Snapchat?
Nah.
Ain't
Cheeks
no?
King?
I said Cheeks.
But
not
look.
Cheeks.
But one more thing about the Toy Story thing, they was talking about how Tom Hanks was reading it. Like all the stars were reading. They was getting like real emotional. They had to do like Tom Hanks had to do a scene by himself because he did like he was so emotional about it. And what's his name? They played Buzz Lightyear was too. He was just like wow at the script and shit. So yeah, that's it for that. But it's gonna be some emotional shit. We probably gonna be up in that bitch talking about.
See, I went to go see the new Grinch movie.
But who?
The new Grinch movie.
Who?
Grinch.
Grinch.
Grinch?
Yeah.
I said Wrench.
No, Grinch. Grinch, my guy. And I don't know, like So you guys seen
Probably gonna loop that shit.
Seen like the like the old cartoon version, right? Like the old movie cartoon version, right? So
I actually prefer that one over the new one.
exactly. So I went to go see the new one with my girlfriend, right? This was like a couple of days ago, and she started fucking crying. I'm like, first of all, bitch, why are you crying? Because they happy. The Grinch finally has a fucking family because if people didn't know, the Grinch was the orphan and whatnot. So he finally got a family.
Right.
And my girlfriend is crying over here like a bitch talking about, it's so fucking exciting. I'm like, so you crying because
The
of that
one with
shit?
Jim Carrey would never be surpassed.
Yeah, that shit
It's a
ass.
cry. It's a cry of happiness. It's tears of joy.
No, fuck that shit.
Speaking of ass movies, that fucking Pikachu,
Ooh,
Detective Pikachu.
no, that shit made
No,
me
I want to
mad.
see that shit. That shit.
made
That's
me
some bullshit.
mad.
No, I
Y'all
don't-
should have kept
fuck
that to y'all.
all
self.
these people.
Listen,
I'm trying to see that.
Don't
movie.
listen to Ivan.
Listen to me.
Don't
dog.
listen to Ivan. That shit
I
looks
mean,
garbage.
To each his own. Go get it. Go see it. For me, from the trailer, I seen Pokemon movies. I used to be a
What'd I say?
Pokemon fan. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, but
What
you
I
see
say-
what I
Pokemon
say-
movies that are
The
animated.
story is, Ash banged a black chick, left a little half Asian black kid around, and dipped, and now he looking for him. Now he looking for Ash. That's the story. That's my guess of what the story's about.
Nah.
Look, y'all told me to watch the trailer. Honestly, I was expecting something different. You know, maybe this
That's
is,
what I
you
was.
know,
I saw
you know,
like Ryan Reynolds is
Detective
fucking
You
playing-
fuck with it.
decent. I'm not
Detective.
gonna
No,
lie.
I don't.
Oh.
But you guys told me. You know, I looked up the trailer
Yeah, I
a few
see.
minutes ago, and I thought Detective Pikachu, and it
That
sounds
shit was
like crap.
disappointing.
The title even is shit. You
I
know,
give that shit a thumb.
See,
Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu, I give you that, but like you can't compare it to like
No,
it
for
being
real.
like from the
Exactly.
animated to the real life one. 'Cause you
It
can't-
remind me of Ready Player One.
Right.
Okay,
True.
I feel that. I feel
That's
that.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm not really feeling it.
And I didn't give a fuck for Ready Player One at all. that
I,
shit was
I
cheap.
actually like
You
Ready
done with this,
Player
right?
One.
Yeah, I mean,
What'd you say?
I actually like
What
Ready
you
Player
doing with
One.
I couldn't get into it.
I'll keep it as a momentum.
Because I
No, I'm
understood
talking
it.
about the-
Because matter of fact, it
Yes.
reminded me of an anime. Because they do the
This is my
same as
point.
it
No,
got the
I'm talking
same
what you
exact
doing
story
with the film.
as the
Oh, the
anime.
film?
Yeah.
Oh, I would just drop
A
it.
character
It's for the short film
is
content.
transferred to another world or can transfer to another world, and they the hero of the story. And it's a shitty anime. That's what Ready Player One is.
Mm,
But
About to say
American.
Halloween.
But in America.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. I just for shit like that, I feel like I like it just because I grew up with
Is
this.
this it over
You
here?
know.
No, I didn't play.
Like it was a book or something, right?
Took
Yeah.
it back out.
Oh.
So
Oh, it's in my pocket. Cool.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, would I spend
I'm not
that-
comparing it to
that-
nothing else. I just don't like that shit. It don't look right.
See,
like,
but the thing-
Pokemon's always been animated like that. Like
I mean, it's still animated.
no, that's live action type.
Yeah,
but
That's
it's
No, it's not animated, bro.
it
I
is,
mean-
but it's live action.
No, I mean, I'm just saying though, the characters on it has to be animated.
Nah, I ain't used to. I like the cartoon version. How about that?
See,
Just
but-
keep it at
okay,
I guess
so-
my thing,
so
because I
I-
noticed that a lot of these films are made for no reason. Like honestly, what was the reason of making Detective Pikachu? Like for real?
They
That's
was
when he
bringing
ran.
nostalgia of fucking old kill movies back and shit.
Yeah, because they capitalizing off what's the little game?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, they capitalizing off Pokemon Go. That's what it is.
They should have did that shit right when it came out there, because that
Yeah.
shit was a hit. Motherfuckers was in the middle of the street
Right.
playing that shit.
Okay.
Now
I mean,
you
over
really
here
get-
you wouldn't see nobody playing that shit. Let me tell you that right
but
now.
you don't
No.
see that shit no more.
Yeah, it ain't it because they had a whole festival and shit for that
Yeah.
shit.
Fortnite is the new thing and all
Nah,
the
fuck
other
Fortnite,
Twitch shit.
don't play
I never fucked with
fuck that
Fortnite.
shit.
Yeah, Fortnite trash. I
I
played
ain't
that
worried
shit.
about
Yeah.
Fortnite.
No, but I'm saying, but will I spend $18 to go see that movie when it comes out? No, I'll probably watch it on Tuesday when it's $5.
I probably watched that
I
shit
wouldn't go to the
online.
theater to watch
What
that
are you
shit
talking
to
about?
begin
You spent
with.
$18.
Yeah, I mean,
No, at the AMC,
yeah,
at the AMC it is. Yeah,
it's like
it's damn near like
$18.
$13 a person. for
Exactly.
real.
I paid 13.
Yeah, it is 13, bro. Like
Plus
plus
watch that
tax.
shit online at www.
Hey, 1, 2, 3
free movie
movies.
site.
Hey, ask Bob.
Hey,
what
don't
he
name
thinks. Ask
the
Bob.
don't name the site.
Ivan, grab Bob. Ask Bob what he thinks.
Yeah. See, I'm not fucking. Look,
Talking about the
I go to
goddamn-
certain movies. Like, how y'all feel about the rest of the movies? That's the next topic. How y'all feel about the rest of the movies that's coming out?
So I'll go first.
You gotta name the movies too, cause I don't know what
Creed.
So I'm
Creed.
fucking with Creed because I've seen
Didn't see the
all
first
the
one,
Creed
so I
and mostly all the Rocky movies. I don't give a shit about
I
Rocky.
love
First of all,
Rocky. You
Rocky
tripping.
Rocky should have been dead after like the fourth or something like that. You know, when he had cancer.
He should have died in
should
Creed
have
'cause he had
died,
cancer.
right?
Y'all
So
never
I'm,
just said that.
I'm ready to see that.
They heard the story.
I want to see the new Spider-Man animated movie.
Yeah, I
that
wanna see
is
that.
gonna be fucking
I want to see
That
that.
should be dope.
Because it's about Miles Morales.
Wreck-It Ralph
No,
breaks the
why?
internet.
I want to see Wreck-It Ralph just
Oh.
because
Yeah,
it's
I like the first
animated
one.
and, you know.
So
it
that's
got,
two.
like,
I
all
never
the
really
animation.
got into it. Never got into it. I don't even care about it.
And then I feel like they don't really have good Christmas movies.
What
coming
about
out.
Robin Hood? Because my daddy even said, he's like, J.B. Fox was just, he didn't like it. He's like, he don't supposed to be doing no shit like that.
See, I would go see it just because it's from like the producers of what, The Kingsman,
Yeah.
wasn't it? And he
fuck
has
Ooh,
the main
that was a
actor
good
from
one.
The
that.
dude that
Yeah.
played Eggsy is not going to
Honestly-
be in the next Kingsman.
Yeah, he not.
Well, yeah.
So,
But
they're making a third one?
Kingsman,
Yeah.
Kingsman wasn't like super.
I mean, the first one you got to give it credit. It was
The first
shit.
one was the first one was cold and the second one was cold. They
See,
were
I don't know about the
no,
second one.
they
It
were
was-
both cold.
To
bro.
me, it was
They
an
was both
okay
cold.
sort
I
of
like
thing.
both of them,
Yeah, they were both cold.
People was
They were
trying,
both definitely
because I
cold.
remember people was trying to laud it as some type of millennial Bond movie. I was like, y'all keep that shit if that's what y'all, because that's what I was seeing.
Right.
People was calling it millennial Bond. I'm like, nah, keep that shit.
No.
what about, I'm really excited for, it's just called Mowgli, from like Jungle Book. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see that because,
When is that coming out?
Because they did the
29th,
live action Jungle Book. I
November
still haven't seen it, but I want to see
but
it.
this one is from the old Jungle Book where it's not, there's no singing and all this shit. It's like darker and it's like way different.
So it's not a musical at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's
It's
like
still
from the original
Wait,
book.
is it animated?
No,
No, it's not
live
even
action.
animated.
Live action. I kind of like the last live action Jungle Book. I thought
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it too.
He's not
yeah,
making
definitely.
that.
I seen
Dude,
that.
Andy Serkis is making this one.
They just
called
called
Mowgli.
So it's basically a reboot.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not a reboot. Andy Serkis is making it from him. He's not with Disney and all that.
So then
I'm
it's not
saying-
like
it's not a reboot.
How is it not a
It's a-
reboot
it's
if they
another-
already made one?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's not
not
a
a
reboot
reboot.
because Disney just gave him the right to use the character.
Yeah, he can.
Oh,
He
okay.
has rights to use it, but it's not a reboot.
Yeah, it's not a reboot. It's not telling the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a sequel. It's not a reboot.
It's telling-
It's just him.
Doing his own shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it was a reboot, they would have redid the
In
songs.
Jungle
and
Book
shit
in the
again.
live action, they were singing and shit.
Yeah.
You know, the other movie that I'm looking for, I think, I don't know if it's, nah, fuck Aquaman.
I'm looking forward to Aquaman.
No, I'm sorry,
Aquaman,
nah.
December
First of all,
21st.
the Justice League and what they done so far with the entire like animation shit and all that,
It
it's
looks
just
better
been
than
trash.
fucking Justice
It's
League.
been trash. I mean, of course.
James Wan behind it.
I think
learned-
Aquaman is a bit irrelevant.
I learned a while back not
True,
to underestimate James Wan
Why?
because James Wan always exceeded my expectations. I doubted him with Furious 7. I watched Furious 7. That shit was dope.
They're making another one.
Yeah, they make it 10. 9 out of 10. But that's another story.
That's it.
After that, they done.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
James Wan is behind. If y'all know James Wan, he's behind The Conjuring. He's
All of
behind.
it. Insidious too. Wait, no.
All
Wait,
Insidious.
what's the intro? Yeah, Insidious,
All of
yeah.
them. They're making a 4.
Yeah, I know.
All
Actually,
Insidious.
Insidious disappointed me. They really disappointed me. I thought it was
Why?
gonna go a completely
The
different
Nun?
way.
Wait, the third one?
Yeah,
The third
all of
one-
them. Honestly,
everyone
after the
was
first
ass.
one. No, look. So don't get me wrong. I love Insidious, but the way I didn't expect them to go into the past. You know what I mean? Because they went in the past. You know what I mean? And then did they go again? Did they go in the past again on the third one? Because I think they went further in the past on the third one.
No, I think so
never seen
because they
it.
were
They did.
They did. Yeah, they
'cause
went
were
further
trying
in
to
the
solve
past,
that
bro.
single mystery.
And see,
and
that's
shit
what pissed me off because, look, there's nothing wrong with going in the past, but bring it back. You know what I mean? At some point, you know, like they never brought it back. Never brought it back. But hey, it's whatever.
Then they got.
It's still a great movie. It's still a
Widows.
great series. I love
I
it.
want to see Widows.
Oh
That's,
yeah, what's Viola Davis and
Viola Davis and who else? Old girl from Fast and Furious in it, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, I want to see that.
So
I
it's
think
like-
it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though it ain't get.
I mean,
I feel like the push for it to be a big blockbuster ain't really there. Maybe they budget ain't there, but it's still. I feel like if they
I
had the
think it
money
could.
behind the marketing,
If,
Yeah,
it'll
that's
be
a big
big
part.
film.
That's
if
always
it's as
a big
good as
part.
the trailer was,
Yeah.
I think it could be a
Because
big.
I
box
mean,
office.
basically, what they
I mean,
were saying is
sometimes the
about
trailer will send you off.
4 women who
Trailer
their
definitely
husband
seen
get
you
killed. I guess all their husbands get killed, and they gotta do something
Yeah.
Damn.
to stop the people who came out their husbands coming after them. I guess that's the premise of it.
Bumblebee come out next month.
Bumblebee, I kind of want to see it just
I'm
because.
kind of like done with Transformers.
See,
'Cause Michael
I
Bay-
said,
So
I
Bumblebee has
said
his own
that.
movie now?
I
Yeah.
said that, but
I
like
never saw that.
Bumblebee's not being directed by Buddy as Michael Bay, right? And then it's a standalone movie, right? And it has no correlation to what's going on
Not
with
at
the
all.
entire
Right.
Transformers movie.
Right.
So I feel like I want to give that movie a chance.
And it's
Because
based in the 80s, right?
80s or 90s.
Yeah, with like his original design of a car, you know.
And
Oh,
then one
really?
of my,
Oh, no, that'd actually be decent.
Yeah,
That'd
because
be decent for real.
it's prior to the
Yeah,
to
it's
everything,
like the
right?
origin,
Yeah, that'd be decent.
Bumblebee
That's
That'd
like
be
the
decent.
origin for Bumblebee when he got the Earth.
Yeah.
Because Bumblebee was the first
One of
First
the first
robot
ones
to
that-
come.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that would be decent though. Y'all don't like that?
No, I fuck with it.
No, I said I was done with Transform. I
Oh,
won't
okay.
go spend my money to see that. I wait till it come out.
Transformers has always been a great movie though. Honestly, I
Yeah,
think
it's
all of them
underrated,
has
man.
been-
I like how Michael Bay did. That's more his speed. He can't do nothing else. Like he can't do drama and all. Like he like action. Let people action. Everybody just say he.
What's the other movie? That movie that Ridley Scott is directing. I think that vampire Nazi or whatever. I kind of want to. No, it's like I forgot. I don't know if it's Ridley Scott, but it's
That's all I got really Scott to make.
Mortal Engines, y'all interested in that?
I was just about to say one of my favorite directors is producing. Peter Jackson. They produced Lord of the Rings. He's producing Mortal Engines based off one of the books. And yeah, I actually will go see that. I don't know if I go to the show to see it, but I want to see it. But yeah, only because I really didn't read Mortal Engines. But it took me a while to even watch Lord of the Rings. So
See, Lord of the Rings, it was decent, but like
Yeah.
I couldn't get into the entire fucking movie series. Like if you're watching it a day, that's like
For whatever
I
every
watched
reason-
day.
all of them.
What for whatever reason I couldn't get into that, I could definitely get into Game of Thrones.
My mentor kind of
I fuck with
made
Game
me
of
do
Thrones.
it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But it's just like Game of Thrones more medieval.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was about the same.
It's like more medieval type, like that time.
They
It's
both
like-
medieval.
It's like
No.
porn and
What is-
Lord of the
what
Rings
is-
coming
like a
in.
little
What is
Cause what you call it? Well, okay, let me see. I ain't watched this.
No, I'm saying so. Game of Thrones medieval. What would be
I was
Lord
talking
of the
about
Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I mean they both medieval. The
I
whole-
thought it was a little more.
Nah,
it was,
nah.
Oh, okay, no man.
They do the whole metal armor and all that shit. They
Oh,
same. They on
yeah.
the same shit.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's softcore porn. What to your point? Yeah, there's a lot of fucking going
To
on.
me,
Here. Don't get it twisted.
to me, the stories.
There's a lot of
story
fucking
kinda
going on. Here.
drags. I tried watching
For
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
The story kind of drug for me. I was just like,
and then
after one, I was
No,
like,
if anything, they
I don't
rushing it now.
that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
well,
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying
it's
because
slow
like it's like
Yeah.
J.J. Martin has to keep up with the movies. The series itself. Like he has to write the books before he does
Shit.
the
Right.
show.
Mhm.
Like you can't do the show and
So
overlap the
this
books.
last season won't follow the books because they don't exist.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
they're
it's
making a
dumb.
Mary Poppins.
Oh, I saw that.
Mary
That's
Poppins
crazy.
Return.
I wasn't never into
That's
the
right. I
original.
never got into
I didn't
Game
care
of
for the
Thrones, though. I need to
original.
watch Game of Thrones.
I did, man.
I
I
watch it.
always would be a fan
I
of
still
original
watch it.
vintage. I like vintage.
Now, if they okay, so if you like Mary Poppins like that, do you think they could make a revised Matilda?
Yes.
Yes.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, who?
Only thing is, it won't beat out that Matilda.
Of course not.
Because-
Nothing would beat out
Wait,
that
whatever
Matilda.
happened, but they could
I
definitely.
would take a chance and do that.
Let me stop y'all right quick.
But with a
Fuck these remakes.
Well, okay, wait. Don't
Listen.
get too far though, because I'm not gonna lie. I agree with him. Sometimes
What?
they do go like
You talking about all
overboard.
remakes, though.
No, I'm
Right,
saying
well-
I'm saying how many remakes were good
Successful,
versus the ones,
successful, right? Yeah, I feel you.
were good.
There's a few
Like
of them.
and
Phew.
what?
Taken.
Jungle Book, we just said.
Taken was a remake or something?
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
What?
Hey,
I didn't see Jungle Book yet. But Jungle Book is in a new medium now, though. It went from animation to
Live action.
right. But if you talking about Matilda redoing Matilda for 28 for the new for the new generation, fuck that. They
Like
could go
if
watch
they
the
do
old
like
one.
they did Annie.
They could go
I didn't
watch
like
the
how they
old
redid
Okay.
Annie.
I feel where you coming
But that
from.
was
I feel where you
independent.
coming from.
Like
The old one
if one of them
is good enough.
If one of them big studios got their hand on a remake like Matilda,
See,
I think they
and
can
that-
achieve something.
Nah,
the
a
only
big
reason-
studio get their hands on Matilda, that shit gonna be watered the
If
fuck
they get the
down.
right director, they
because
won't water it down.
the only difference I disagree with you is because like the Matilda is like every movie has subjects, right? Every movie has like sub themes and whatnot.
You
right?
telling me that shit ain't relevant to today?
I just feel like it's not relevant just because
Everybody got
No,
teachers.
It's definitely relevant.
not even
It's
for
definitely relevant,
not
bro.
not even for like millennials or anything. It's just for like kids, right? For kids,
Not
like
necessarily.
you have to approach the theme.
Anybody
differently
can relate
because
to
it's
Matilda.
it's like right now between like when Matilda was filmed. Like
Right.
as kids, we saw that shit and we could keep seeing it, and it's like that's the best movie about kids, right? But like now, it's like kids from right now can't relate to kids back then. We can relate it because we grew up with that shit.
Because motherfucker got phones and shit.
Exactly. So
Every kid
Like
that
And that's
at that
actually
age, all the
that's
kids
actually a
got
great
phones.
When they
topic too,
redid
bro. Because like the
Andy,
kids
they
now, the
updated.
generation now
And
that's
I
growing
get
up
it. I
is
get what you're
literally
saying.
growing up with straight technology, bro.
Exactly.
They're not going outside. They're not going to the mall. Straight technology.
It's
That's
like
crazy.
Andy, because
That
when
is
they
crazy,
redid
bro.
Andy, they did like some whole shit different. I'm just saying, I like the original Andy. I like all originals, but I give remakes a chance. Even I won't say the remake is never better than the original if I like it, but I give it a chance. But but
Shit, I gotta catch up. I've been snoozing because started doing shit, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, but then I never watch it. But then something new come out, so I gotta go back. But I'm like, no, this is out right now. So I haven't seen Creed. I haven't seen.
Creed, you're missing.
Creed was
out.
good. Yeah,
like
Creed was definitely
like
good.
Creed was definitely great.
I haven't
It's like
seen-
no correlation.
That's
to
why
Rocky.
I was really excited about
The
another
second one,
Creed.
exactly.
But
I was waiting for
I'm not the
another one.
person. I'm not the person to get really excited about a second.
I haven't
movie.
seen Get Out yet
But
either.
what?
Get-
Oh yeah, Get Out was good.
Yeah,
too.
I'm
Get
telling
Get Out
y'all,
was good too.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
a lot
be
of stuff
creating
catch up
and
on.
doing designs and doing all this shit so much that I be like, okay, I shouldn't plan to watch it. I
Okay.
should just watch it whenever.
Yeah, Get Out was
Because-
definitely
Definitely was good.
outstanding.
Basically-
Like, and here's my thing: if you look beyond the picture that you see, you know what I'm saying, and look at the message, that's a great movie.
Right.
That's a great movie.
I don't doubt it. It's just I need to catch up. Like Walking Dead came back on, and I was like, I was
Nah,
gonna watch
I never
that.
got into Walking Dead either.
bullshit.
I never got
Yeah.
into Walking
I like
Dead
the
either.
ending where they
I don't
got
get it
rid of
twisted.
Grimes.
Walking
I'm
Dead
just
ain't my
excited to see
favorite
that.
show no
Yeah.
more. I just got
honestly
so
never
used to
got into
watching
I
it,
never got into
so
it.
I just continue watching.
Right.
Plus I'm a comic reader,
I was
so
probably like one of the few people that actually started watching Walking Dead when the beginning. Some people just jump right into the season because
everybody else
was.
was.
Shit.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody
I
else
watched
was.
it when it first came out.
I'm a comic reader, so shit. I read the
I was
comic.
actually telling people I know, like, hey, The Walking Dead.
The
I'm
comic is-
into zombies and stuff. I like horror.
The comic is definitely better than the show.
Yeah, it
I
is.
never
They
looked
don't
at
do
I never
so
looked
much
at
in the
zombies as
show.
horror though. That shit does not scare me.
Because I
Zombies.
know I'm making my personal goal. to watch
Zombie
every
Land though,
Marvel
they're making
movie.
another Zombie Land. They're making
Yeah,
another
they-
Zombie
you know how
Land.
long it's taking
I
them to
fucking
do this
love
shit?
that movie.
Yeah, it's dope. It's alright.
Should they
They
make
need to
It's
make the story a
alright.
little better. They just need to make the story
Okay, I
better.
feel that.
Should
But
they make another one now?
no, they shouldn't. See, movies like that, I don't think they. There's
Yeah.
no point.
I think they
That's
could.
what I was
I
saying
think it's
earlier.
wrong.
Like,
I like the first one, but
I
I,
like
just don't see
I
what
think
another
they-
one. Exactly.
what's
I
the
feel
point
you.
of
They
another.
Exactly.
reboot or remake shit because there's always room for improvement or make
So
sequels
they
to
wanna-
it.
that's
Not reboot.
But a lot of
That's
times
what-
they don't even do the
Yeah,
improvements.
exactly.
I know.
You
That's
don't
what I'm
do
saying. It's room for it. Not saying they do it. I'm saying it's room for it. Like Zombieland plot could have been way better.
I feel
They
that.
could have had a better story to it. So I think if they make it two,
I mean,
if
it
they
was
don't
funny
make a
though.
great
It's a
story,
comedy.
Yeah,
but
I don't think it's supposed to
You
be
know,
serious.
It ain't
It's
really.
about being serious. Still have great stories. A lot of comedies that got great stories.
Yeah.
But if they make it two, I will make the plot a little bit better.
Okay.
You know, you got good actors already. You got a good, genre. You want comedy with it and everything. It's a good mix of horror and comedy.
Right.
Because the zombies were fucking weird.
So it's like, are you trying to compare it to like Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, I actually like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, that's what I
great.
put that in the realm of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that was a good story.
Exactly. That was great.
That shit was
And
funny
he
too.
made it even funnier with his acting. So yeah, because I make it my personal goal too to watch I seen every Marvel movie this year officially since I watched Ant-Man and Wasp.
See,
I've seen every Marvel movie. I make sure I see it every year. In DC, it don't even
I
matter.
cannot watch Captain Marvel.
No.
Why not?
Damn, when that come out?
Last year.
What you don't think it's
No.
gonna be good?
2 years ago. Last
No.
No.
You don't think it's gonna be good?
Huh?
You
I'm
Captain
talking
Marvel?
about the. I thought you were talking
Why
about
you think
the
that? Because where it's based
Ant-Man
at.
and Wasp. That came out
Not-
in July.
The only reason why I feel like
Oh, I'm tweaking,
Captain
I'm
Marvel
tweaking.
is not going to be good, or they,
I'm not feeling it
not
either.
necessarily rushed it, but it's like
They
you
did
waited
rush.
to the end of like the Thanos thing
Infinity
to
War.
exactly to release
They rushed
Captain
it.
Marvel. Exactly.
They rushed it.
So
Fuck
you
that.
so you kind of rushing it.
They
Like
rushed it.
like you could have played that story out just like you did Black Panther.
They act like
just
they was
you
that's
did-
true.
I feel you.
They act
Yeah.
like they was teasing Captain Marvel before Infinity
Exactly.
War. They never teased it
And
until
then-
after Infinity
And then
War.
the only reason why I think it's rushed is because we all know Captain Marvel has to be a part of
In
the
Infinity
Avengers.
War,
They
yeah.
have to be part of Avengers
Because-
she is part of
yeah.
the Avengers from the comic books to the TV shows and like
Is she a
was
big
like,
part in beating Thanos?
Yeah.
yeah, she's probably like
the
the
main-
only.
Like that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. She's a big part.
yeah,
of
she's
everything.
the only probably like the only
You
person
seen
that could be her.
the end credits? Yeah, he called him. He called her.
Even though
the movie is gonna be the
Yeah.
origin that lead up to Thanos.
Yeah, like-
and then the next Infinity War part 2. I mean,
Right, because you got
Four.
certain people that was
yeah.
running. What's the purple nigga that was running on Thanos or the blue, whatever fucking color he was? The dude from Guardians
No,
of
he
the
was
Galaxy.
purple. I know who you talking about.
Oh,
What's his name?
He had the hammer and shit.
He had the
was going
things
against
on his
Peter
chin?
Quill. Yeah, he was having
Yeah, I know
black
what
markers
you're
on his face. And Thanos berated him.
I'm trying to remember.
What is his name?
What y'all talking about?
He's
From
from-
Thor, right? From
I know
Thor
what he's
2?
talking about.
No, from
Nah,
Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy.
2 or 1?
One. And
I know you're talking
the
about
main,
him.
the main, the main bad guy.
Yeah.
He was
You
in.
talking
He
about
showed
him?
up in Captain Marvel trailer.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
See, and then the thing is that like.
Yeah, purple dude. I know what you're
Like
talking
we get it that Captain
no,
Marvel
he
is
is
probably
that
the
guy.
only person
Yeah,
who
but
can
y'all know
defeat
what I'm talking
Thanos
about.
in the
Yeah, stuff on
cinematic
his
universe, right? But it's like you had that whole entire fighting sequence in the last,
Exactly.
in the last shit that you could just chop the shit off and then take the shit, and that would have been it. Like,
But no, they got plans for part 2. I wouldn't have did that. It was too easy. I think that
For
was
what?
good.
Part 2 of what?
Because he talking about when they held him down
yeah,
before whatever for Quill
Yeah.
punched him because he killed Gamora.
Yeah.
They knew what they was doing with that. I like that. I don't like.
Nigga, Peter Quill could eat a dick for that.
Yeah. I like how they did Infinity War.
Fuck
until
Star-Lord.
Part 2. I don't like that they're dropping Captain Marvel
yeah,
before that.
exactly. That's like.
But
right
I
there
guess
in the
they
middle.
gotta. It's certain shit they gotta tie up before they drop the
But
next.
why
Infinity War.
you not tired really? Because all you doing is starting the origin of why they're calling her where she came from.
Exactly. I feel like all the
You
origin
can do that
stories.
afterwards.
Exactly. Or do it even before that. I feel like what Marvel should have done, they should have just told all the origin stories. And then
Which what they did with all the main characters.
main character, but I mean, I feel like
If she
Captain
was a
Marvel.
major piece, yeah,
I feel like
I
Captain
feel
Marvel is a main character.
Yeah, to
because
stop
is.
him.
exactly because
But
in the
I
comics,
think that was they plan to do that. Before
You gotta
part
consider
2.
that
Yeah.
they probably couldn't find the right person to play Captain Marvel up until this point.
I don't know, bro.
Nah,
I don't know.
I think
They
it was a lie.
yeah.
They fuck around because they got
No,
Gal Gadot.
no, I'm
was playing
saying-
Wonder Woman.
I'm saying this.
Ooh,
Maybe-
Wonder Woman.
Maybe they just found who they thought was the perfect fit.
I think it's just
That's a big part. That's a big part. But at the same time,
But they was like, no, because they strategize everything.
Mhm.
Like every movie that came out is the lead up to Infinity War. They would have put Captain Marvel in there. They know who they want. They just like, nah, we gonna drop it afterwards because we want to show them why Captain Marvel is so important. That I think they had that strategic plan because that's how he always talked about.
But
strategic
Captain
plans.
Marvel movie
If it
gonna
was
show
DC, then your theory would be right.
Captain Marvel. I feel like Captain Marvel movie gonna show more than just her where she became Captain Marvel. It's gonna because I seen like I said, it was other characters in the trailer that showed probably gonna
I
get
think
a
she
little
already
bit
got
more.
her powers in there.
No, but I'm just saying like
No.
I said
no. In
You know, I saw
the
the trailer was so trash.
yeah, the trailer was trash, but like overall, I think
I wasn't completely upset with the
I think
trailer.
they
the
were
trailer
trying-
wasn't bad. It was just
They
it
were-
wasn't like
They were trying to show like how
You know,
she got her
trailer's supposed to
powers
grab you, bro.
from
Right.
like not the real Captain Marvel, but like the original Captain Marvel.
Okay, so yeah.
because
Kinda like
the dude,
Shazam.
yeah,
How
because
he got his powers.
yeah, because dude,
Right.
Captain Marvel was an alien, right? And he
Yeah.
landed here on Earth. She got involved
And
with
they
him.
like
merged
Green
together.
Lantern.
Mhm.
They basically merged together.
Yeah,
It's like Green Lantern.
so she became the new
And
Captain
Shazam,
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main bad guy for
I'm waiting for Shazam though.
the main
Shazam
bad
is
guy
not
for
gonna be
yes, I don't think I'm gonna like that.
I wasn't feeling it at first at the trailer, but I'm like David F. Sandberg doing it, who did what's it called, Annabelle Creation and Lights Out. So I'm like, I'm gonna give it a chance. I wasn't too crazy about the trailer though.
For Shazam?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they were trying to make it look like funny. Like I get it. You
Yeah,
know you're
because-
a kid.
Yeah,
and, you know, stuff
Shazam,
like that.
and even when he had his own comic, Shazam wasn't always. He wasn't supposed to be Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the kid who got powers, and this is his adventure. This is his adventure as.
And me and my cousin was talking about, Captain Marvel was Shazam.
What do you mean?
The name.
why do I feel like I
Captain
heard
Marvel
that?
was like Shazam and all like that. Like they changed the name because Marvel took it and made it the woman. Shazam was actually supposed to be named Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, they're making a Bad Boys 3.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I was
Will Smith
honestly
confirmed.
look. I'm excited.
I'm not.
I'm not the type of person.
The only reason I'm not here for it is because like
Why?
Martin Lawrence hasn't been relevant for a couple
True.
of years now.
I'll
Like,
give you that. I'll give you that.
I don't like. I know like there was a whole thing going on with like the reason why they canceled Martin now like throughout the years he's been like called an asshole and a pig, right? But besides that he hasn't been relevant.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard from him until right now.
He does well when he complimented by another fellow good actor.
You think so?
When he's with Will Smith, Bad Boys is elevated a little bit. I like their interaction. I like their comedy.
Yeah, they got good chemistry. You can
But
tell.
you gotta
But,
have
I
a
mean,
good
at the
plot
same time,
around them.
I don't know. I
They
mean,
got
I
great
guess I just
It
love
all-
the first and the
it
second
all
one
comes
so
down
much
to
that
who
it was
writes
like, you know,
It come down to who
Yeah.
right. Because I can sit up here, I can watch Bad Boys 1 and 2 all day if I want.
Definitely.
Would you want Michael Bay to direct it then?
I didn't think he did a bad job with 1 and 2. He didn't have 2. He did worse than he did 1.
One was great.
1 was great because 2 had too many explosions. Like remember that when
Yeah.
he blew up the mansion,
He wanted to
it
blow
was
everything
10
up.
different. It was the same shot cut 10 times.
Right.
At different angles.
Yeah.
And some of them had the
peeped
same
that.
angle. I
I
did
peeped
not
that.
get that.
I peeped it, but like, here's my thing. Like, it didn't not necessarily make sense, but it was so obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, would you have Michael Bay direct the film knowing that he has directed every Transformer so far?
I mean, it's not like he's. It's not
The
like
Transformer was
he's
different because you need that type of shit with them big ass aliens flying around and shit. Bad Boys, it's just 2 people with drug lords and all like that, whatever they dealing with. This shit don't get fat crazy.
Dang, I ain't even gonna lie to you that after discussing it and doing research and stuff like that, I don't even think I'm looking forward to Bad Boys 3.
I mean, we don't mean to crush your spirit.
No, it's not even y'all. Just like it's starting to come to me now. You know,
Nah.
just like I was saying earlier, there's really no point for multiple. You know,
I want to see
in
it.
some
I'm curious to
scenarios.
see it.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course
I'm
I'ma
curious
see
to
it.
see it,
Of
but
course,
it's like,
of course I'm gonna see it, but
would I hold it up to the expectations of the first
The
one and the
director.
second one? Not really.
Yeah,
Because Michael Bay,
the first one was the best one.
produce it.
Period. That's
And that's
you know
like
what I'm
go a
saying?
lot of time. First one always the best.
The second, that's how I am too. That's why I always say that there's really no purpose in making another one. You know what I mean? Like think about all the honestly, Taken is probably the only series that I'd give it to that has been successful all 3 times.
I want to give it to also maybe James.
You can
Bond,
throw
the
Taken
new
in there
James
too,
Bond
and
movie.
James Bond. Yeah.
I have not seen
like-
all of them. The Taken, I didn't like the last Taken.
You like the last one? But
Nah, I didn't fuck with
I
that.
think
Okay,
the
but look-
last one was a cash grab.
look,
Just
okay,
because
but
it was
okay,
like-
forget the last one. Forget the last one. The first and the second one was still a
You said
success.
series, so that's all 3.
Okay, seriously.
Alright.
But I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like, it comes to a point where it's just like you got to realize: do we really need to make another one?
It all depends on what the story is to me.
If the story ends in the second one, don't make a fucking third one. Shit.
I mean, no, it ain't about to end it. I mean, if you like Bad Boys 3 is overdue because everybody been wanting.
When
They should
did
have
Bad
dropped
Boys
it
2
like
come out?
it was like in 2004, 3, some shit like that.
Been a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
a
like
long
I
time.
said,
Oh
Martin
shit!
Lawrence
Well, look
is
at
just not relevant,
Incredibles.
though.
Incredibles came out.
That was 13
That's a
years.
13
Don't ever-
years.
Shut up. 'cause
Hey,
we was
it's
waiting on that
2018.
shit.
It's
We been waiting
2018.
on
That's
that shit.
15 years. When you say Bad Boys 2 came
2006.
out?
They
Okay.
Now, the
explained-
only reason why
They
Incredibles
explained why
2 needed-
Incredibles had an issue.
Yeah, they had
Writers.
I'm
and
not trying to hear that
technology.
shit because I saw that too. I am not trying to
No,
hear
the-
that.
the
bro.
only reason
it does
why
not
I
take
said
13
Incredibles
fucking
2
years for
needed
you
to
guys to
come
come
out
up with a
because
third
they
one
left
for a
off
second
it with
one.
the cliffhanger.
What?
Incredibles.
Yeah.
And Incredibles 2 was a
they
good
left
movie.
off with the
I think they
cliffhanger.
wanted to build too.
That was a good movie too.
It's
It's not like
Disney.
it was bad. It was a good movie.
Disney know what they doing. They want to build.
They probably had a bunch of other shit they wanted to do, and that wasn't on the top of the agenda.
Honestly,
Probably
you're probably
was.
right. Yeah.
But
But
Bad
shit.
Boys, I would want to see Bad Boys because it's long overdue. Everybody just want to see Will. Everybody, because at that time,
Hey, some
them
more of
two
Since
that-
his last movie, what's his last movie? Collateral
think
Beauty
so.
or Focus?
Hey, some more of that.
dude, his last movie is
Oh no, that spaceship movie. He's a freaking
not After Earth.
that. Yeah, I don't want
He
to see
working
that
on the
shit.
new movie.
Gee, I say
I don't want to. You
That
saw
shit
it.
was
I
I
don't
watched
want to
that
see
shit
that
through the whole thing.
I do not want to see that shit at
And
all.
I just, when it went off, I was just like,
I regretted
I
it.
went to sleep after it went off.
He said he regretted it.
I regretted watching that shit. I was like, oh hell.
I went
no.
to sleep after that shit, and I went to sleep pissed.
No, I feel you.
Hey, yo, I'm going to
I ain't
sleep
gonna lie.
mad
You
as
fall,
hell.
don't take the rest of it. Give me some of that, man.
Alright.
What was his last movie?
Pass
It
it
was
on
the
the table.
Concussion.
Who, Will Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Concussion, no. He made
Exactly.
like
No, it
more
wasn't
movies than
Concussion.
that after that.
He talking about Focus and shit. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm tweaking, but I said Collateral Beauty too. So
No, that was
Derrick, you want
Let me look it up
2016.
real quick.
hold on. It ain't even.
That's good shit. I gotta know. Fuck. You can look it up.
Yeah.
I forgot. Fuck, Will Smith, man. Damn. Make so
It
many
wasn't
goddamn
After
movies,
Earth. What was
goddamn
before
shit.
After Earth? Because After Earth just came out.
Wait, no, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No.
After
Well,
Earth
no,
came out a long
I'm
time
thinking.
ago.
No, I'm not thinking of After Earth. I'm thinking of that new cartoon, that animated film that he's in, that he's playing the voiceover for.
Oh, you talking about that bullshit?
Yeah, that's what I was talking. Not
Yeah,
After Earth
what's it
confused
called?
me. After Earth confused me. That was.
Name of that shit. And he playing.
I
Like
don't remember what it was. He's playing a
fish or
freaking
something.
animated character or some shit.
Who,
Yeah,
Will
it's weird.
Smith?
Yeah, it's Will Smith. You didn't hear about that?
No,
It's
I don't
freaking
know.
weird.
I
Dude. I do
seen
not
the
want to see
trailer
that
for
shit.
that
I
shit.
really do not
I
want
ain't
to see
heard
that.
about this shit at all.
Bro, it's weird. It looks
Talking
weird.
about that
Just watch the
movie,
trailer.
right? He working on this new movie called Gemini Man. too.
Suicide Squad.
No, he got an animated movie. He was just.
It's an animated, bro. It's Suicide Squad. No, it's not Suicide Squad.
Bright 2?
What the hell is that new
Bright
animated
too.
movie?
They doing a break too?
Yeah. I'm right here in
Animated movie.
IMDb?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
And
called
that's
no,
on the
Spies
list.
in Disguise. Spies in Disguise. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called. They
Yeah.
be having shit out of
Listen,
order
That
on
shit looks
IMDb.
dumb as hell.
And I think we talked about this before, but Bright got more hate than it should have got.
Why you say that?
Oh yeah, from
Because-
Netflix. Yeah.
While they definitely dropped the ball on certain aspects of getting the story, getting people immersed in the story, I feel like
What movie?
the progression of the story was pretty good.
Okay.
They just
So,
had
like,
they need to do a prequel or
Give
something
Will Smith
to get
a Grammy,
to get people.
Period.
not Oscar.
Oscar.
Give him an Oscar.
Talking about a Grammy.
and then his acting in
You know,
Bright
he
wasn't
got
bad neither.
Huh.
His acting in Bright wasn't bad.
Bro, Will
At
Smith
all.
acting is never
Yeah,
bad.
his acting.
But I'm
It's
just
never
saying
bad, bro.
that shit got
It's not a
too
movie
much.
I would not give.
I feel like
bad
that
to
movie
Will
got
Smith.
unwarranted hate.
Oh, he's doing Aladdin too. He's supposed to be playing Genie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
See,
Yeah,
well, I
bro.
mean, okay, so let's keep it right there. Do you think that he
can he
fill,
do better?
can
than,
he fill in the shoes of Robin Williams?
I don't know.
I feel like he
no,
can.
No.
He had the
Will
first
Smith-
That's
way
not,
to make
that's
it
not the intent. The intent is to just make a live action and honoring him too, because they would have asked his ass to come back, but it's not the intent to see if it's gonna be better than that. I think they're just doing it just to see how it would work as a live action,
Definitely.
not to beat out.
I feel like the only reason why
Robert Williams made that character what he was.
Exactly.
In
I mean,
Disguise is not out.
I feel like
No, it's not.
the
No,
only
it's not.
reason
No,
why
no.
Disney
So when-
would want to put
When
him
he said,
as
he
the
said
genie
After Earth, I was thinking about After
and
Earth,
like
that
try to
it
fill in the
was-
shoes
Spies
because
and
he was very
I was-
funny
I
in
was
the
putting
Fresh
those
Prince
two
of
together.
Bel-Air, right?
After Earth,
So
Spies
if
and
they could
Disguise.
get
That's
that same
that's not-
comedic
Spies and
effect
Disguise.
back in the
It looks
90s,
weird, though.
it could probably work with Aladdin. And that's why I feel like that's paying like the homage to fucking Robin Williams.
Yeah, I don't think the intent is never to like overdo
I
that.
think movie companies,
I'll do that.
these big studios gotta start realizing when to do stuff and when not to.
Well, here's my thing. I agree with you because at the same time, like I said earlier, I don't think some movies should have even went to a second one. But at the same time, they have money to do it. Why not do it? And then what if it's a big success? What if it hits?
Yeah,
what
but
if it's this? What if it's
I
that?
feel like it's also based on
Because they're not
on-
losing money. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I feel like it's based on the audience. Like if you know that audience has like the first film has like a very core audience that always wants to hear about something new about that
Plus,
certain franchise.
then they're
They'll
gonna
watch
do
it.
it. Then
for
they're
sure.
gonna do it. Exactly.
It's
They're
like
gonna
it's
get
like
viewers.
Star Wars. Star Wars could be straight ass, but everybody's gonna go see
And
it.
I actually kicked my ass for never getting into Star Wars.
I
I never got into Star Wars. I need to
I
do
can't
it.
get
No,
it. I
but
can't
honestly
get
though,
it. It's
I
alright,
agree.
you know.
I agree that it's a hit, but I've never seen it. I haven't even seen the first one.
Because they
And I
shot
can't-
that
Huh? You haven't
shit
even-
so much out of
the very
fucking
first one?
order.
The very I haven't
Oh, I've
seen
seen
any
that
of
one.
them. I haven't seen any
I just
Star
never
Wars.
got into Star Wars.
Have you seen Star Wars?
All of
So
them.
like, why is it so good? Like,
They
why do
shot it-
people?
Oh, okay. So
First of all, they shot it out of order. They
Yeah.
told the
Why you
story
say
of
that?
Darth Vader.
Well,
when-
shit, they
I
did the
think
same
that's
thing
why
with
the fuck I
Insidious.
So-
I never seen Insidious though.
Oh, you never seen Insidious?
So the first movies that came out in the 70s were 4, 5, and 6. I
Right.
think, right?
Yeah, it was.
So it was out of order, but all this is based on a comic book that I think George Lucas or
Yeah.
he,
It
that,
was
yeah, that he
books.
wrote.
I think it was
yeah,
books.
yeah, it was books that he was based on, right? So due to like the technology, he chose to do like the previous, not the previous, but like later renditions of the story, right? So then the way after that, it was like, okay, you got the whole 1 and 3, which those are ass. I feel like they should remake
And
those.
this is coming from somebody that appreciates Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like Star Wars.
So you say 1 through 3 is bad?
Yeah, 1 to 3, get that shit out of here, revise it, redo it,
You
know.
say, get that
Because
shit
there
outta
was a
here.
story of
Get
how
shit
Darth
outta
Vader
here.
became Darth Vader.
Yeah, exactly, right? So 1 and 3 is like the transition of like Anakin being a little fuckboy to becoming Darth Vader, right?
So so let me ask you this: would you recommend me, that's never even seen Star Wars 1, to watch the series, to watch everything, and to get into it, basically?
I can't get it.
I would tell you
I would.
to
Because I don't have a problem getting into stuff.
to make your own judgment. Watch the 3 that came out at the when
In
I
the
was a kid.
70s. Right.
Yeah, no, watch the
Start back.
watch it in order.
Nah, you can't watch it in order because the only reason
Well,
I
would
say
that be
that
confused as hell? Because I don't like being confused. I kill somebody.
Yeah,
if I'm
it is.
confused.
Look.
it is gonna be confusing, right? Because it's out of order. But if you watch the first like the episode 1, 2, and 3 that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, you're gonna think that all these are gonna be fucking ads because of the bad CGI, the bad storytelling, and good actors, but like stupid ass writing, right?
Okay.
So they had Liam Neeson, they had
Liam Neeson is one of my favorites.
Liam
though. I love
Neeson, they
him.
had Jackson. What the fuck is like the guy who plays Nick Fury?
Samuel
Samuel
Jackson.
Jackson.
He was a Jedi
Yeah.
too.
And then the dude who plays the evil villain in Lord of the Rings, all the ones that came
So
out.
don't
after
even
one,
watch
two-
1, 2, and 3. So I heard somebody, I don't know who said it, but somebody said watch them backwards. So would it be like a type of thing of if I watched it back to front and then been like, okay, something's happening, and then be like, oh.
Well, I mean,
or
if
if
you
I
want
watched
to,
it,
'cause
I mean,
I watch
if you
movies
want to,
back.
that'd be okay. But the only thing is that I would like watch the Rogue story differently. What are you
What the
looking
fuck
at?
is you doing?
I'm looking at how much time we got.
I would watch Rogue Story, Star Wars: A Rogue Story, like as separate because that's just explaining how they got the plans to destroy the
Death Star.
the Death Star. So it's not. I'm not saying it's not part of the story. It's just like a separate story in itself.
You don't
like-
necessarily need to watch
Yeah.
that to understand the rest of it.
Yeah. But
Damn, man.
but yeah, I mean, I would watch Star Wars and appreciate it. Just
Okay.
like
honestly, dude,
Just
I haven't resisted it. Like I've never resisted Star Wars. I just never, it's one of those things I've never
Yeah.
chose to watch.
But just watch it. Just make your own judgment call to watch it. But damn, fucking Stan Lee died and shit.
Stan Lee, yo, give props to Stan Lee. I mean,
in
Spider-Man
peace, my
tried
boy.
to do the
Rest in
unthinkable and beat Jesus' ass for Stan Lee's return. But like, let's be serious. Stan Lee, he lived.
He's a genius. He's a
was
great
great.
legend.
Legend. He did it for the culture.
Man, shout out.
But
Stan
like,
Lee.
hey, for all those people that say he died too young, no, the fuck he did not.
That man died too
he
young.
had
I don't care
a
what
best
that
day.
y'all sub. Say
He had a
Talking about he
best
died
to
too late.
date.
I won't say he died too late. He ain't
No,
died too
Stan
young.
Lee.
He lived a full life.
He's seasoned.
He lived a full life.
Like I'm
Man,
saying,
look,
he had a
man.
best date.
Stan
a best
Lee
to
was
date.
so great.
No, not
He
Stan
was
Lee. Like,
great,
yes,
man.
it's time.
Greatness.
Shit.
Yeah.
Greatness can't die.
Exactly.
Hey, at least he ain't do like that fucking billionaire who got 6 heart surgeries and his ass was like 100 years old.
What about Stephen Hawking?
Rothschild,
Stephen Hawking.
his
I think
ass?
that
Stephen
was-
Hawking just
he,
died,
He
too.
looked like he should have died 20 years ago.
Been dead.
He just died. Stephen
Who?
Hawking just died.
That was like
Nah,
a
he
few
died
months
some
ago.
years ago, didn't he?
Not years.
No,
Hell
a few
no.
months ago.
No.
That's
Yeah,
still recent.
Like,
That's
like
recent,
a few
ain't it?
months ago. Like
That's
We
recent.
talking about who
A
just
year.
died.
That's
Probably
recent.
talked about
Stephen
him.
Hawking died months ago?
You just said years ago. I ain't trying to hear your ass.
No,
I
he said
thought he
was
died.
legit.
I thought he died years ago.
Bro, it was a
No,
few
no.
months. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
even
a
that
few
long.
months.
That's that's recent, isn't
We're
it?
not
tells
gonna
you-
go.
Recent.
We're
that
not
tells
gonna go
you-
through who all died this
Wait,
year.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking the
No, I
nigga
ain't
died
talking
years
about you. I'm
ago.
talking about him. We're not gonna go back.
Yeah,
Who all
okay,
died
well,
this year? We talking about
he
who
died
recently
because
died.
of health complicated issues he had for like half of his life, right?
But he's
Right.
still a legend,
Stan
though.
Lee
He's a
died
great-
because he
We
fucking
ain't talking about
died.
him. We talking
He
about
was
Stan
old.
Lee.
He lived
Okay, let's
a
get back
nice-
to Stan Lee then.
He lived a
Stephen
nice
Hawkins
life.
died months ago.
Get off of Steve fucking Hawkins.
I'm just saying, I didn't know he
Whatever
died
the
that
hell his
months
middle
ago.
name is.
Yeah,
The-
but
one of the
nah,
smartest men in the world died months ago.
I want to talk about
That
Friday.
shit was
Can we
not
talk about
publicized.
Friday, please?
What about Friday?
No, what's Stephen Hawking? Yeah, Stan Lee, he was a great one. He did it for the culture. He took a chance and made Black Panther during the time where like the U.S. was like, nah, we don't really fuck with black people. He was
He
like,
made a lot
fuck
of
y'all,
superheroes
bitches.
like that.
I'm finna make Black Panther. He's finna be the right shit.
He
Him
did
and
get
Kirby.
flack in his death though.
Yep. Yeah,
He
about
was-
sexual allegations.
the fuck outta here.
Not just that, but the more so he didn't create all the characters that we.
Yeah, I
that we
mean,
love.
no. So
You
like,
didn't know that.
so
You ain't a
he
real
didn't
Marvel fan.
he didn't create all the characters, right? But he helped create both universes, the DC and the Marvel universe.
Now that's something people probably didn't know.
Like Kirby, he made
Kirby made majority of everybody.
Kirby made majority of everybody, but Stan Lee focused on Marvel while Kirby decided, okay, you made Marvel, that's cool. I'm gonna make my own little universe and it's gonna be DC universe, but I forgot what it was called before DC was DC. It was like
DC stand for
Americans.
Detective Comics.
It was like American something like that.
But you can't with Stan Lee. You can't say he had input. Trust me.
Fact.
And because Kirby's dead. Kirby been dead.
Yeah.
So,
And I feel like he didn't get that his just due
nah,
recognition.
even before his death, he wasn't getting
Even
just
before.
due. Everybody still was on like
Yeah.
Stan
You
Lee.
know, we know Stan Lee, but a lot of people do not know Kirby.
Kirby made like all your favorites you could possibly think of. Stan Lee like had a handful.
Yeah.
But Kirby like majority of that universe.
Yeah, and then I feel like Stan Lee got a lot of the rep because he just made like the more memorable.
And then he was the face of Marvel.
Exactly.
Right.
It's
That's all it was. He was the face. Everybody thought he created everybody and everything, like, because he was the face.
Yeah, and it's like, not really.
He's stepping out in front. He's signing deals with Disney. He did this and that. It was him.
Yeah, and then if you think about it, Stan Lee only made a handful of superheroes: the Hulk, Iron Man, Thor. The Fantastic Four he made, Spider-Man.
We ain't gonna sit up and name all of them.
But like...
Ooh, that's a good topic. How do you feel about the switch between Tobey Maguire and, what's his name?
The young
I mean,
boy.
I know they didn't really have a choice, to be honest with you, but, like, what do you like better? Do you like the Spider-Man better or the Amazing Spider-Man better? What do you like better?
Well, I mean, fuck Andrew Garfield. Like, that whole movie series, that was ass. But, like, the new one, I'll give him credit. Like, he... It fits
I like both
who Spider-Man is, right? Like, I understand Tobey Maguire.
Following the comics, though. Following the comics, yes.
Following the comics, yeah, like, it makes sense for him to be in high school and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then transferring
get
to
the-
university and then doing all that stuff. Like, I feel like if you told the entire, Spider-Man that we have now first and then do Tobey, it would kind of make sense.
True. Well, no,
sense.
because if you did Amazing Spider-Man first, it wouldn't make sense to go to Tobey. It wouldn't make sense to do
Because
the
they probably would
Spider-Man.
have fucked that up.
It would have fucked it up. It would have fucked it up
Think
for
about
real.
when Spider-Man came out, 2003, the first
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Right.
Nah,
It would have definitely fucked it up.
It would have it would have been probably even more reboots.
Yeah.
I would say the latest Spider-Man, they did a good job of making you care about the little shit.
And then they don't even have rights to
What's
Spider-Man.
his
That was Sony.
I don't know his name.
That wasn't
It's
Marvel,
Andrew
that was
something,
Sony.
right? Andrew, what's his name?
The
lead of
Andrew Garfield? Or you talking about the...
No, the Spider-Man, the new
The
Spider-Man.
new Spider-Man.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's some.
Spider-Man.
It's,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
What's his name?
It's some British.
Yo, and then Aunt May, the new Aunt May, she get the dick.
Bro, hey,
Different
cut this
world.
off. Cut this off.
She from a different world.
Bro, what did you just say?
Understand
Aunt
this.
May get the dick.
You talking about the new one, right?
Understand this.
Why did I say the same thing? Like, she's low-key
That's-
cute for real,
that's
bro.
Spider-Man.
She is cute.
From
G pointed out
2003 was
that
Sony's.
I can't talk about that shit, though.
She
bro.
pointed out that she from a different
the
world.
rights.
The first season of a different world.
Spider-Man
That's
now.
Wait,
that's
no,
Marvel.
The white girl.
no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Superman lady,
What do you-
Clark Kent's mother, in the newest Spider-Man.
No.
No, she is fine. Let me show you.
Yeah,
We
but
about
I mean,
to get ready to wrap it up anyway.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I like the new Spider-Man, but like Tobey Maguire, he's just a classic. Like we all grew up with.
Yeah,
that.
that's
Like,
the
you
first.
know,
That's the one that.
That's
like
our first
I
introduction to the Marvel
I
universe.
really like the first one and the second one.
That was our first introduction to Marvel Universe.
Exactly. Like the first one and the second one, they were great. Did I feel like they didn't need to make a Venom? Nah, get the fuck out of here. That shit was ass.
What? Venom was good to me.
The third Spider-Man movie.
You talking about that
ass.
Venom in that?
Yeah.
That was ass.
Yeah. No,
The
but
Venom out now.
yeah,
is
the
good.
new that shit was great.
Damn.
That was great.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, she
Bro,
definitely gonna get it.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like the one that played the lady that played Diana Lane.
Yes,
She
bro.
goes. I go.
oh, well, I ain't know you was talking.
No, Martha Kent. You talking about Martha Kent?
Oh,
She
okay.
played Martha Kent. Diana Lane was
Yeah,
Martha
Diana
Kent.
Lane. I go.
That's what I was
I'm
saying,
going.
bro. The newest.
I'm going.
All right, but we finna wrap this up because
Man, I love y'all,
We
man.
got
Thank
one
you.
more
Thank you for having me. For
Oh,
We're
real.
gonna wrap it
I
up.
will
But we
say
can talk
this,
about one more topic.
Because I know
Let's talk about
we
glasses.
got two people here three people here who definitely into the film industry. I guess how many films have you done?
Have I done? Like,
Because I know because earlier
I'm
he
doing
said
one
something
right
that
now.
was interesting.
I'm doing one right now that's currently being.
Four Corners.
No, we did Four Corners already. That was the
that's done?
premiere. That was the premiere that we
Okay.
had. I'm doing Riptide right now. That's gonna be an amazing film. I am really excited to see the finished product of Riptide. But in the past, I've done Shortcomings. I've done Food for Thought. And I think those are pretty much it. I know I have
you basically been an extra in the rest of the other.
for the pretty much Shortcomings. I was an extra. Food for Thought. I was the lead, and Riptide. I'm the lead. Four Corners. I was what's the characters they call that are like helping characters? What is it called?
Supporting.
Supporting characters. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I was a supporting character in the Four Corners. Played Xavier. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, it's a process. I'm excited, honestly.
Yeah, you had said something earlier that I was
What's
like,
up, bro?
That's why he keep taking everything that coming this way.
Everything,
Right,
and then that's
'cause I
my
was
thing
like,
though. Like if you really are dedicated
You do
to
anything.
this, you would do anything, bro. I would do this for free, and like don't take this the wrong way, but I would do this for free for the rest of my life. Like don't take that the wrong way. You know what I mean? Because you got to put bread on the
You gotta
table.
pay support.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I would do this for free, bro. Like. It's the love I got for it, bro. Everything, not just the acting part, behind the scenes,
what you were saying earlier.
the setup, bro. Everything. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, everything.
what?
About
You
what
feel
you
me,
about
bro?
to say.
Like for real,
Oh,
though.
I was saying that. Are you like sort of? You don't take everything that comes your way, but then y'all was like, y'all take a lot of shit.
So honestly,
Y'all-
okay. So
y'all-
look. So
y'all
I'll
take
be
a lot
honest
of
with you, bro.
jobs.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. So look.
Because it's a
So,
dog world out
If I get something to me that's not compensating me, I'll be like, damn, it would be nice to get some bread, but I'm gonna do it anyway because of the love I got for the game. You feel me?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like when I hit people up, be like, hey, you trying to do this with me? You want to do this? You want to do that? They hit me up. Like the first thing they ask is, how much am I getting paid? And that's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if this is truly your passion, you will do your passion for free. You know what I mean? Because it's the love that God gave you. Period. You know what I'm saying?
I would say you start out doing it free
Yeah.
and
And
work
look
your
for
way
bread.
up.
Exactly. You know
To
what I
get
mean?
better to
eventually
where you
look your way
can get
up.
compensated for it.
Yeah, period.
That's what I would say.
Because it's not like don't get me wrong. Everybody want money. You need money. You know what I'm saying? We just live in that type of world. But at the same time, you can't get so well versed on money, just straight bread. You know what I mean? You gotta just have fun with life, bro. Life is
Your
too short to be
stuff.
concerned about stuff. You know?
Facts.
So I mean, shit. Like I love this shit, man. Like it's
What's
different, bro. It's a
what's
different passion.
What's the most irritating part of filmmaking that y'all three ever?
I'll be honest with
Nah,
you. The most
shit.
irritating
That's
part.
how you-
No, look, because
That's another topic for another podcast.
for real. I mean, honestly, though, but I mean, like,
I figured just
for real
name
though.
one.
So look,
One.
I'll be honest with you. I am an impatient motherfucker. I am impatient as fuck. The most important part is waiting for me, bro. Because there's a lot of waiting in the film industry, bro.
Right.
Definitely, y'all can agree with that. It's a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
Shit,
I say the most irritating thing
waiting, bro.
is working with people that think they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're
I love
doing.
that. I love that.
Which wastes your time.
It does waste your time.
And money you spend and stuff like that. Because time is money. You could be doing something way different. That shit irks my nerve. We actually just recently had a problem with that, trying to shoot a music video.
Yeah.
People like that, man. Like, I don't...
Give me an example. What do you mean, like?
We was trying to shoot a music video.
And
He just let us know the day before he want us to shoot something. Then when we get there, he don't know what he want.
Right.
He asking us.
Yeah, see, that's inconvenient.
That's what I'm
It's
talking about.
inconvenient.
Shit like
But then we like you said, we doing this shit because we like to do it.
Yeah, we
And he doing it
improvise
just
on-
for the clout, right?
Yeah.
And basically,
Yeah. That's unfortunate. I mean,
What about
it's
you?
unfortunate,
Me, fucking hate editing, dude. And editing is fucking
but
ass.
y'all haven't let
Like,
me get into like the editing.
like,
I've wanted to like
so-
be there when you guys have been editing.
Would I consider myself
That's
professional? Of
Yeah.
course the fuck not. I'm a
I mean,
especially
professional
if I'm
in
just sitting
practice,
here.
right? So I'm not a professional at all, right? I'm not like these like very famous editors, right? But like when it comes to importing, making sure all the files are in the correct format,
That shit is a headache.
making folders,
Yeah.
organizing
Post
the
production
folders,
as a whole.
it's just like ass. And then sometimes you got video clips that don't sync up when you do the clapping, so you gotta like play around with the audio
yeah.
of a separate output
Especially
to
when you
the
shoot,
main
like,
video.
on
You
cameras
gotta
that
make
don't have
sure that it's
internal
like
audio.
at the same thing, because then if it's not, it's gonna seem off when the person is talking. Just like editing in general is ass if you don't have like someone who can do it for you. But like once you get that shit over with, man, it's like the best feeling.
It's like a relief.
Exactly, it's like
Because
damn.
you get proud of it, especially when it come out the way you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I like about editing my own projects. And like projects I worked on, if it's somebody else's vision, I let them edit it because I don't know. But if it's like my project, I would not let anybody else edit it because I know how I want it.
Period. Yeah.
You know, so.
And then
And ain't nothing wrong with
and-
that.
and then,
either. Don't let them, you know what I'm saying?
at the same time, it's I think it's more satisfying when you do have the finished
Exactly.
product, right? But it's more satisfying when you get input from others. Like,
Yep.
if I'm gonna be like, hey, Derrick, I have this like second draft, check it out for me. Be like, nah, you guys
Co-editing is great. I'm
change
talking
that,
about,
stuff like
I
that.
get done with this film we did today, I give it to you to edit. I won't never do that. Because I want to, if I know you edit better than me, I will sit down with you and tell you how I want my vision.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
what a
Do
director's
y'all
supposed to
feel like because I know we had this conversation already, But do you feel like Chicago can be a hub? Maybe you're the same at some. I want to say like Hollywood, not to that extent, but it can be a hub in some form.
I think the problem with like trying to make a second Hollywood or
That's
like
what I'm saying. Not necessarily a second Hollywood,
or
but
a Hollywood in
make
the
Chicago
Midwest.
a place where people gotta come can come for work. Not got to, but they can.
Yeah. So like making like a, let's say like a second, Hollywood, or like the Hollywood of the Midwest, right?
Right.
Let's just put it like that, right? The only problem, or the only like few problems that I see is that one is just like the space is very limited. Because you got like we have the
I still feel like this is a big city.
I mean, this is a big city, but you got to realize that
New York is bigger though.
Well, yeah, New York is bigger, but they don't really have space for a lot of things, right? But here is that a lot of things is very expensive. Even though, like, if you're coming from California to here, yeah, it's super cheap, right?
Right.
But like,
especially from New York to Chicago, it's cheap.
Making something into like a property taxes fucking suck ass, right? And then we're in the center of where like all those like the train stations come in to export to from east to west, right? So you got all these like these train companies like buying up property next to the train tracks, and you can't build shit, right?
No way.
And then yes, of course, the violence. Like that's something that just like doesn't feel appealing. Like, would you wanna film or create a big ass warehouse full of studios, and knowing that like every other week a shooting is happening close to your shit?
I think that could be that problem. Me growing up in the hood, that I could solve that easily.
Yeah, but what would you think would be
in terms of like what he's saying? Not really. I think this is about as far as industry go in Chicago, like what we all going through now. I think
so you saying there's no way to build an industry?
I feel like
there's a way,
bigger than it already is.
There's a
where
way.
People have to come to Chicago and say, come to Chicago for work.
There's always a way, but it would take more than one person.
It would take more than one person, and it has to take a lot of people to kind of destroy all that, like all that politics that's been going on.
I mean,
for like
one thing I
50
noticed
years.
though, like the more people you have, the more disputes you gonna have. You know what I mean? One man, like I always go by to saying one man can change the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One man can change the world, and if one man can change the world, then one man can start this, one man can start that. You
but
know what I mean? But like at the same time, I feel you. But like, keep in mind, the more people you have, the more disputes you gonna have.
I just know right now, if you start what you talking about now, you're gonna end up like stage 18. You're gonna end up in a business where, because even my mentor told me, he said, this is the ceiling right now in Chicago. You will not pass in this ceiling, where you constantly got to keep finding work to keep money coming in. Money
I feel like they said that same thing about...
But it's coming in.
And I know it's two different industries, but I feel like that same shit was said about Chicago's music industry.
Right.
They said it was a ceiling, but then that ceiling got broke.
About like what do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
rather mean Chance broke that ceiling. Keith broke that ceiling.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say Chance broke the ceiling. Like in terms of his music, though. In terms of his music, maybe what he's doing in the community.
He's not the first, but I'm saying like as far as like people coming, like people thought that when it came to Chicago's music, like you hit a certain plateau and there's no going no further. But artists proved that was wrong. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like people telling you as a ceiling. I think they may have a point, but I feel like that ceiling can still be broken.
True. I feel you. You ain't wrong.
Why the fuck y'all so loud? I think the only reason why I think that like Chicago won't really go as far is because the fact that like this is a city that is just segregated,
Exactly.
Like this, like you clearly have a line.
And blacks.
Exactly. Like you clearly have a line where white people live up north.
Right.
You clearly have a line where black people and brown people live.
That's why I feel like
I'll be honest with you though,
people
like,
would never come together and try to make an industry.
There's gonna be more Caucasian,
like
more white people coming out to the city, bro.
Well, yeah.
In the next few years, of course.
But that's understandable, right? But like if you look at LA or California in general, it's like Hollywood is where it's at because of LA, right? And all these
took years to build.
Exactly, that took years and a whole
but
lot
you
of
know what? It took
money.
years to build, but in every industry, it's always that first people to bust. It may not happen during their generation, whatever their intention is, but they'd be the first to be the catalyst to whatever it is that's going to happen.
If you think about everybody now that's famous now, filmmakers and everything. You look at how they started. They all was in California. Half of them was in California.
Yeah, I'm not.
And
You still got to go to Cali right now. You still
And they
gotta go to
just
LA.
like went down the street or did something, and they got noticed, and bam, they got a job. Here in Chicago, you gotta
work, bro.
fucking
It's
grind.
here's my thing. Here's what I've noticed though. Like even okay, so look at Precious. Precious got discovered on the street, right? She never really saw herself as becoming an actress.
You talking about the girl that played her?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I meant. I'm sorry, Gabby. What's her last name? Gabby.
We don't know. Just go.
Whatever. So my thing is, anything can happen. You know what I mean? And God is good at the same time. But at the same time, if you truly want to do something, work for it. You know, don't wait for somebody to be like, hey, you want to be in the movie? You want to be in a movie? Don't wait for that. Do it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, if it
I
comes
don't want to toot my own horn.
Work towards.
Exactly. Yeah.
Work towards being.
Just
work
do
towards
it,
a
bro.
goal.
Yeah.
Because
It's gonna come.
Right. I used
If
to,
this is truly what you want to do, it's gonna come regardless. You feel me?
If you got a goal in mind, don't wait. But if you ain't got a goal, I feel like you should definitely do your research. before
Right.
you just jump
Do
out
your
the window.
research. Do your research. Have second options.
Use
Now
it.
here's my thing. If you know for a fact that you are dedicated and you are designed, God designed you to do certain things, then you go for that and you continue to build and strengthen yourself off of that. But if you are indecisive, if you don't know, if you're not clear, then you gotta have multiple things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have multiple things. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of them. You got to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's multiple things that you got to do
I mean,
to get to where you need to be.
I say this about the film industry since I've joined it, just in general in Chicago. YouTube is such a big platform that the ceiling that people say, like your mentors say, that's there, I feel like can be broken through YouTube. It's just an uphill battle.
And that's why you was telling me to make more monologues and stuff.
Right. That's what I was saying.
Hey man, check out my YouTube. I don't know what the name is on YouTube, but shit.
Is the link in your bio?
I
In
don't know, bro.
your in your Instagram? Cause I seen your
Which
YouTube
email
channel.
is it?
My email?
Which email is it linked to?
Daryl, my name Darryl, Bogard, BOGARD, 23@gmail.com. Wait, they can look up my email through
No,
through YouTube?
I'm asking you which email is it linked to.
Oh
so
yeah, the one I
you
just
find
said.
out what email, then you can know what YouTube you
Right.
at.
Yeah, the one I just said.
It's always linked to an email. So
Yeah.
like, you want to change your password, go to that.
Yeah.
We fuck around have to do a whole podcast on Film Top.
Real.
Seriously, but we gonna get up out of here because
Man, I love y'all. Thank you, man, for having me, Derrick
This
and
is-
Curtis. Thank you for real.
for real, thank you
No
for
problem,
fucking
man.
with
Yeah,
Squad.
because we
Man, I watch y'all
we had
shit
so
all the
much
time.
trouble getting motherfuckers to do shit with us.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all want an extra person? Just fucking hit me up. I already told Derrick. You already know how it is, bro.
Right.
For real.
I live down the street from them.
You already know. I mean, I don't live down the street. I ain't gonna say all of that.
I'm saying all
I'm
that.
so dedicated
Right.
to being in front of the camera and working with people, bro. Like it's whatever, man. Just hit me up.
early, man.
Yeah, because we might
Hit me up, man.
be playing a lot of shorts, but we got other ideas outside of I got a lot of ideas outside of short films and shit like that.
I do too, but
Look, and I ain't gonna lie. I got
'Cause
stuff
I'm
written.
features.
I got stuff written down too. But I just
Shows.
Right.
honestly, I'm such
Yeah,
a
yeah, I got like late night style TV shows and shit like
yeah,
late night hosts.
I don't plan on doing no TV shows. I
Oh,
heard
got your
yeah,
Instagram, yeah.
I'm gonna give it to
more
you
like-
when we get off.
All right,
camera.
yeah,
I'm more
just
like
wrap this
sitcom
stuff.
or what, like something like that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
talk show. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that
what-
type of stuff.
I got multiple ideas with talk shows.
I don't like talk shows.
Yeah, and
I actually told myself that I wanted a talk show, honestly. But like just specifically like funny stuff, you know what I mean? Like we have guests and all that, whatever we need to do, you know what I mean? And we just
Right.
strictly just make people laugh.
Right.
Honestly, I just love making people laugh, bro. That's just who I am, you know what I mean? But it's whatever.
Entertaining people is always a joy.
Yeah.
Well, this is Third Post Media, a podcast, no mics. We got our two guests, Ivan and
Ivan, bro,
Daryl.
give me some, bro.
Follow them.
Nice.
Follow them.
Follow me, man.
What's y'all social media?
Ivan, you go first. Say the best for last. I know that's right.
Bitch. No, but real Ivan Salazar at Instagram.
Hey, follow me, man. Daryl, Darryl 3_4me. For me.
Follow Third Post Media on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Third PULSE.
I know that's right. Follow them, man. They be talking about good stuff.
YouTube. Subscribe
Nice.
to us on YouTube and donate to the
Subscribe.
Patreon because
Matter of fact,
like that'll give us a lot more.
Hey,
Get production credit by donating to the Patreon. Matter of fact.
I don't know how to do it.
Nah, but we are trying to build it. We are trying to build a community of people Not just actors and filmmakers, but audience as well. We trying to
You on that for no reason.
get them involved in what we doing. So if you already been watching and shit, so you already know that you can donate to the Patreon and fuck with us.
Yeah. Follow him, Created by Curtis. Me, Derrick A. Turnish, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Got a new web series coming out next month, December 9th at the Annoyance Theater. My friends at Harold Remus Film School, Second City. Check it out, called Diagnosis Boring. Check it out. I was an extra and I was a crew, man. Check it out, man. We out.